What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. So the SEC yesterday decided to reverse the decision to deny the 9 different ETFs that were on the table that were under review for approval. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what that means in reality and why that happened. So let's dive into this video and check that out.
Trade Genius.
Guys, really quickly, we are a couple days left on our specials, and the back to school specials are these prices we're just doing for back to school this time period, and that's it. If you want to get into the room, get access to the 95% win rate on our binary options, our ETF signals, and our crypto signals, this is the one, $3.99. That's for a whole year, so pretty inexpensive and well worth your money. You'll make that back easy. So check that out. No coupon codes needed for that. All right, so what's going on with this SEC stuff? So basically, the SEC came out a day earlier than expected and said that not only was the ProShares ETFs going to be denied, we kind of knew that that was going to be the answer, but also all the other ones were going to be denied. These were ETFs based on futures products, not the actual underlying, like the CBOE, VanEck proposal. That's based on the underlying, which we like. We like things based on the underlying. And so they then came out yesterday evening late and said, well, hang on, we're gonna stay that order of denial. We're gonna review it further. Now, so what this means is, what happens is when the chairman and the commissioners of the SEC, they'll sometimes delegate tasks to their subordinates and let them handle, the review process on things. And that's what happened here. So when they came out and said they were going to deny the proposed rule changes to allow these ETF products to be created, the commission basically said, well, time out. We're going to actually take a look further at this and review it further. So that's why that happened. That's why there was an initial order to reject or deny the proposed rule changes to allow these ETFs to come to market, and then the subsequent reversal of that, or the stay of that decision. Now, basically, it only takes one commissioner, right, out of the whole board there to ask for a review of a staff decision, which is what happened here. So, doesn't mean that this is going to get approved. It doesn't mean that they're having second thoughts. It's just one person may have said, well, hey, maybe we should take a look and see if really like all of 9 of these are bad for business, or what's going on here. So it could just be one person out of the whole commission, and if that's the case, it's probably not going anywhere. Personally, I think that because of the way that these products are structured, they're probably not going to get approved at this point on this go around. I still think the CBOE based product with the actual physically backed Bitcoin being the underlying asset probably has the best chance of getting approved. But again, they can extend that out to the first quarter of 2019, as we've said before, and I expect that to be the case. Anything sooner than that would probably be ultra bullish for Bitcoin, but that's probably the reality of it. So at some point, we don't know when, we'll probably get an announcement back saying that they will go ahead and continue the ruling denying those ETFs. Now, as far as price action goes, let's take a look at the chart and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so Bitcoin, if we look at the daily, again, we're still in this range, this box range. Again, you're kind of going to be selling the upper end of this range and buying the lower end of this range until that range breaks. And your stops are going to be just outside of that. That's how to play this right now. We do have a volume void below here. So again, these levels, this red line here is a pretty critical level that we hold. We could see a fake out to the downside and then back up. These markets are getting a bit more complex. So you want to really find the true support areas and see that sometimes you're going to get stops that they'll run the stops. So they'll see if they can, create a liquidity event and get a short move down. In reality, they don't want to go through the real true support levels, and then those hold and then end up reversing back up. So that's kind of the mindset you have to have when you're doing short-term trading on Bitcoin. Nothing has fundamentally changed. When we got the news that the ETFs were approved again, We drilled down to the hourly chart. Basically, you'll see that this was the BitMEX. They went down, stops getting ran, and then this move here was preceding, I think, probably insider info on the early announcement of those proposals getting rejected. And then this bar here, this doji bar, was actually the announcement. And it basically, dojis are, you're starting off where you began, even though you had a wide range on that bar. And the prices kind of just drifted up since then. So everybody expecting that big dump didn't happen. And now we did get a little bit of a bump when the news came out about what we're talking about today, that the orders were stayed on that decision to deny those. So a little spike up there, but that was about it. So we are drifting higher. And again, we just want to stay in that, stay cognizant of this box here. And I really don't think anything exciting is going to happen until we break out of that. So that's where we're at. But anyway, I wanted to just kind of explain that to you guys and know that just because the SEC came out with that decision to kind of reverse or hold off on that decision doesn't really mean that they're having second thoughts. It's just a formality of how they do their the protocol of how they review things, and probably most likely it's just not going to really change the outcome on those products. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. If you're on mobile, ring that bell and you'll get notified when our new videos are released. All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.
Trade Genius.